Doesn't look like anyone's been here. What's that smell?
This officer is, unknowingly, reacting to the decomposition odor coming from Craig Thetford's hidden body. Police have been searching for him for months with no success, and even now, with the foul odor in the air, they still have no idea he's buried only feet away.
Is that dirt or is that blood?
This is the only way I've been able to have any communication with you, and I don't even know if it's him.
I wouldn't even know where to start looking.
There's some weird going on.
Whoever killed Craig covered their tracks meticulously, using chemicals to mask the odor, disabling security cameras, and hiding in plain sight. And while detectives spend months trying to figure out where Craig went, the suspected killer quietly continues spending Craig's money, allegedly buying houses, cars, and crafting a plan to ensure they're never found.
Holy smokes.
Well, I want to say something else, but I don't want to implicate her.
You need to say it.
You might start looking in the Caribbean.
Police department!
Everyone believed her. For months, she told the same story her husband had left for Mexico with another woman and wasn't coming back. But behind that story was something far darker. Because just a few feet away from where she lived her normal life, the truth was hidden in plain sight. This is the chilling case of Craig Thetford, a man who vanished without a trace in New Mexico, and the shocking investigation that exposed a carefully constructed lie. At the center of it all, his own wife, Dina Thetford, and the one person who finally broke the case open was someone no one expected. When Craig Thetford suddenly disappeared, the explanation came quickly.
Communications on a recorded line. How can I help you?
Who would I talk to have a wellness check done on an individual?
That would be me. What's going on?
His name is Craig Thetford. Everybody here in Texas has been trying to get a hold of Craig for nearly 2 months.
Okay.
We can't get a hold of his wife. We're really concerned about him because this is not like him. He always answers his phone or calls back. Even his family here hasn't been able to get a hold of him. Nobody can get a hold of him.
Dina told friends and family that Craig had left for Mexico with another woman. It sounded messy but believable. People didn't question it right away. Relationships fall apart. People leave. It happens. But something didn't sit right. Craig's friends noticed the silence. No calls. No messages. No activity. For someone who had supposedly started a new life, he had completely vanished. Eventually, police were asked to perform a welfare check. When officers arrived at the home, things felt off. The house appeared empty. No clear signs of Craig being there recently. But then there was something else, something harder to ignore. A foul odor coming from the carport. It was strong enough to raise concern. But not enough at the time to trigger an immediate deep search instead. The case was treated as a voluntary disappearance, and just like that, the investigation stalled before it even began. For months, Dina stuck to her story. Craig had left. He was gone. There was nothing more to say, and on the surface, life moved on. But behind that calm exterior, something didn't add up. Because while Craig had disappeared, Dina's life was suddenly changing in a big way. As investigators took a closer look, financial records began to tell a different story. Dina had spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, a new house, a new car, all while claiming she was going through a divorce. That raised serious questions. Where was the money coming from, and why was she spending so aggressively while her husband was supposedly just missing? Then came another red flag, a safe containing cash, when deputies asked about it. Dina claimed she didn't know the combination. But investigators weren't convinced. The inconsistencies were starting to stack up. For months, there were suspicions, but no solid proof. Until everything changed, the breakthrough didn't come from forensic evidence. It didn't come from surveillance, it came from inside the family. Dina's own daughter, Leslie. She came forward with a story that would completely unravel the case. Leslie revealed something shocking her mother had confessed.
You this morning?
Good as it can be. How are you?
I'm good. So, whenever you were living at the house, Leslie, was there domestic violence going on in the house? Did your mom and dad fight?
Yeah, all the time. My mom is crazy. My mom is so crazy. Like, she's tried to kill me before. She stabbed one of her other husbands. She tried to run my real dad over with a car. She had my sister hogtied and thrown in a car and, like, shipped off one time.
So, was your mom to you?
Yep, to everyone, pretty much. I always thought she was, like, possessed, like, demonic. Like, it was so evil that, like, I just couldn't even believe, like, it was real.
Okay. At the time that you were there at the house, did your mom and dad drink or use drugs? Either one of them?
Yeah, she's an alcoholic. She's always been. She also does other drugs, and I think she might have poisoned him or been trying to poison him or something, like messing with his medication or something.
Needless to say,
According to her, the night Craig disappeared, there was a fight, and that fight turned deadly.
I told her that I had kind of filled you in, but I was going to let you ask her any questions you might have.
Okay. Hi, Leslie. How are you this morning?
Oh, you know.
Hanging in there?
Yeah.
Well, good. So, Leslie, can you tell me what your mom told you?
It was just like everyone was being so weird, and I knew something was going on, but nobody would tell me anything. Well, long story short, she said she was gonna, and then she came to see me one last time, and she wanted to see my son, her grandson, one last time, and then she told me what happened.
What did she tell you happened?
That Craig pushed her down the stairs, and she shot him, and he fell into the pool room. She left him laying there on the floor for like a day, 2 days and a half, and then she wrapped him up, I don't know, rug, plastic wrap and stuff, and then they tied that up with a tractor, and they moved him with the tractor to the carport. There's 2 carports over there, and I kind of have the feeling that he's probably in the one by the bunkhouse where he used to park, like underneath the tractor, or like something parked on top of him. Like it might be like they might have dug like a little hole or something. It's like a hidden in plain sight type of thing.
So why do you think your mom called you?
Well, I was the last one to find out. My other siblings had already known for a long time. She said she wanted to like unburden herself. All my siblings and everybody was like acting so weird. Then my sister was crying and everything, and she asked me to come to her house to see her. So I went to her house, and then after I got back from there, like everyone cut contact off with me, and I haven't talked to them since then.
Dina shot Craig. But what happened next made the case even more disturbing. Leslie described how her mother wrapped Craig's body in plastic, then used a tractor to move and hide him. Not far away. Not in some remote location, but right there in the carport, hidden under a pile of boxes. The same place where officers had noticed that strange odor months earlier. Armed with this information, authorities returned to the property. This time they knew exactly where to look, and what they found confirmed everything. Craig Thetford's body was discovered in the carport, hidden exactly as Leslie had described. The truth had been sitting there the entire time, missed, overlooked, hidden in plain sight. Not long after, Dina Thetford was located at a hospital in Texas. She was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. The story she had told for months was finally exposed. What makes this case so unsettling isn't just the crime, it's how close the truth was. From the very beginning, a missing person, a suspicious story. A warning sign that was almost ignored. And in the end, it took someone close to her to reveal what really happened.